and welcome to the stream. So, today, it was not E3, the final press conference of the summer, and it was EA's press conference, the devil themselves, although I believe Activision is into hot water at the moment with some dodgy stuff going on in Activision. But as far as I can tell, is dodgy. No, this is not just like accusations. This is some stuff that possibly might be very bad for them. But yeah. And also Tencent has fully acquired Sumo Digital now, so great. But hey, whatever. That's it's been a while since I've actually streamed, so I've just been. So I'm just trying to do some other things at the same time. I'll be almost with you, as it were. So a lot of things has happened actually since like the week and a half that I haven't streamed. One big thing was the announcement of the Steam Deck, which looks incredibly. I'm actually quite excited for the launch of the Stream Deck. It looks pretty good from what I can tell, and the price seems fairly fair for what it is. I may get one when they go on sale, if I can afford it. Because you can upgrade it, you can do whatever you want with it, and it will be the most powerful PC that I own. So, and for, I think it's only £400. I mean, that's not too bad. You only get 64 gigs of storage, but you can stick your own NVMe SSD into it, I think. So in theory, you should be able to just upgrade that anyway and just boot the OS off the 64 gig thing and just have an SSD for your games and stuff, which we'll need because some games will literally not fit in 64 gigs. But and you can buy the dock as well and use it full on PC. So it's a very tempting proposition. Especially with how expandable it is. I mean, you can use any operating system you want on there. You could even dual boot. You could potentially try and dual boot something on there, so that'd be very cool. The OLED Switch model looks very disappointing. It's nice. It's a nicety, but it's literally that's all it is. It's just a Switch with an OLED display and a slightly enhanced dock, and it's like slightly bigger, I think. Like it's just pointless, and to be honest, they should have just I mean, I don't know. I'm not happy with Nintendo for a number of reasons, but this is probably another one. Just the absolute sheer laziness from Nintendo, and effectively just doing the bare minimum because they know it's going to succeed whatever they do. So it's just whatever. But either way, they do some shady bullshit anyway, as it were. But, and everything else that's just compounded onto everything else they do and or don't do. But no, EA are bad. EA aren't great. Activision are a lot of hot water. Blizzard, I don't hear anything good about Blizzard actually ever. I've heard some good things about Activision. Nothing good about Blizzard. Yeah. So I have, seeing as the EA Play, I think it's called EA Play Live or something, live stream happened a little while ago. I have, wait there, bonk. It's not E3 2021, baby. I have downloaded the live streams because I forgot these. Well, I almost forgot that EA Play was happening today. I told myself I wouldn't, and I almost did. But luckily, I have remembered on the day. It's only half an hour until tomorrow, but it is on the day. I'm sorry about the burp. This is the Jar Media podcast. We don't care. So let me get this stream going. So it's in two parts. So EA Play Part 1. Let's go. I think it's just like an intro thing, so I can get the volume all sorted out nicely. Right, cool. So it seems to be displaying nicely. So we can get copyright claimed from this amazing music that's currently playing. It's actually quite a quiet stream. Yeah, it's quiet. That's fine. And they've turned up the bass a lot on this music. So this part, as you can see, is only 19 minutes. But, yeah, I don't know. Let me just see if I can skip to the good bit. Okay, so you say the stream is about to start. Don't tell me this whole thing is just... Okay, I can conclude that that whole video is just preamble. So that's nice. I don't have like a bingo or anything. I only had a bingo for Nintendo. Right, so VLC, what the hell is going on? DVB-PSI error. That sounds good. Whatever. VLC EA Play Part 2.mp4. Cool. Okay, so the thing's only about an hour long, so that's nice, I guess. Alright. Are we gonna go soon? Nope. We got a new music track, which is slightly louder than the other one. That's really good, that is. Also, fuck audio. Yeah, okay. So yeah, fuck box audio. Every time I open the volume control, it lags. So let me just... Right. So, that should make it run much smoother. What is all this terrible music? There's no countdown, it's about to start. So yeah, so this is EA Play Live, as they're calling it. It seems to be about an hour showcase, so kind of what I expect from, you know, EA. Sort of about an hour long. I've only been spoiled as to there's Battlefield 2042 in this, which I think I didn't even know that was owned by EA, but if I did, I'd expect it. So whatever. They've got a fancy modern clock going on with some fancy gradiented shapes that are very, very modern. It's very stylish and modern. Whoa. Yes, EA Play Live. I don't know why I'm calling it that this year and not just EA Play, but I guess it's because it's live. That would make sense. Why they didn't do it with the rest of the evening press conferences and in like towards the end of July, I don't know. But hey, maybe they really wanted to do a live presentation, so they held it off because of like COVID and shit. But like other companies did a live-ish presentation, so yeah, whatever. Hey, right, we go. Clunk, clonk. Peggy 13. Peggy 18. Look, it's a tape. Summer jams. Wait, what? We've got cows and we have musical performances. EA's beginning again. Sims 4 Cottage Living, featuring Japanese breakfast, apparently.
I love that video. What's up, everyone? I'm Alex
Do you?
Ackerman.
And I'm Andy McNamara. And
Who?
you are watching the 2021 EA Play Live pre-show.
Concert for cows. That's got to be a first, but probably my favorite way to open a show ever.
It's
the
amazing.
latest expansion for Sims 4
Oh my god, it's the pre-show. Okay.
Cottage Living is out today, so go get your cross-stitch on.
Right, I wonder how much that's going to cost. Because, like, how many Sims 4 expansion packs and My Stuff packs are there? Isn't this one, aren't they all like 20 quid each or something? Or like £40 for like the expansion stuff. Like, it's ridiculous. Like, I have the base game. I got the base game. The Sims 4. That's all I've got. The amount of stuff, extra stuff there is for the Sims 4. And the Sims 4 isn't even that good. Like, the Sims 3 is better. In many ways. It's more flexible. Sims 4 is like baby's first Sims game. Like, come on. Why are they still updating the Sims 4? Hasn't that game been out since like 2014, 2013, something like that? Like, make the Sims 5 already.
And check it out after the show.
All right, in just a few minutes, the EA Play Live main event is coming with all the...
If a few means quarter of an hour, congratulations, you're correct.
news, sweepstakes, and surprises you know and love. But first, we want to take a moment to recap all the news that's been revealed this summer. And what a summer it's been.
Oh, yeah.
I personally have done nothing else but play Mass Effect.
Summer's not over, mate. There's still another month of summer to go. Don't end it now. There's still another month of summer to go. It's August. August is summer, right? Is August not summer to them? Summer's not done. I mean, the schools have only just broken up. I mean, they've got 6 weeks to go of summer.
Legendary Edition.
I think you actually mean Romance Garrus, or maybe that's just me. It's been a huge summer regardless for EA Originals. The talented Joseph Fares and the team over at Hazelight gifted us the critically acclaimed and my personal favorite, It Takes Two. Millions of you have been dodging with dodgeballs in Velen's Knockout City, and the soon-to-be-released Lost in Random was an official Tribeca Film Festival selection.
Congrats to the Zoink team. We can't wait to play. And for those who
Okay.
haven't yet been acquainted with their
I don't want to be
magical world,
rude,
let's take a look at the story trailer.
Why
for
would
Lost in
you
Random.
pick the person with braces to speak? Because it's not exactly the greatest people. I had braces. Alright, and you can get used to it. You can speak normally, but it's still going to sound a bit off. And why didn't they get, like, someone who didn't have braces? Anyway, yeah, whatever. Probably like, why does it matter? Oh, it doesn't. It's just, I just noticed.
Happy birthday.
Look, it's this giant mechanical spider thing.
Be grateful, child, that the Queen herself is here for your special day. Now roll the dice, and let's see what kind of
It's a
person
die.
you
It's
truly
not a
are.
dice, it's a die.
Ah, you
Dice is
live with
multiple.
us now, lucky girl.
You roll the die, and you lose.
Hold on, Odd.
They look like... I assume they're meant to look like wood, because everything looks like wood. Like, I assume everything's kind of meant to look practical. I don't remember seeing this. If this was announced, I don't remember it.
Are you,
Foolish child.
Excuse me?
Be very careful, even. We're in uncharted territory. Haven't you heard the
I mean, the game looks nice, but this is the most generic trailer I've ever seen. Whoever made this trailer needs, like, extra lessons in creativity, because this is the most generic game trailer I've ever seen. Like, in terms of the format of the trailer, you know what I mean?
Something important.
With, like, dialogue intermixed with dramatic music and gameplay. At least it's gameplay. But something like possibly gameplay.
where my sister is, you witch? Odd?
Yeah.
Where are you?
Yeah, the scary bit.
I'm coming for you, sis.
And the bit of determination, and a highlight reel of characters, and a bit more action. Yeah.
Odd!
Oh.
What do we do to those who stand in our way?
We destroy them, my queen.
Lost in random.
It gives me the chills, I think, every time we watch it.
Sorry,
Stay
not
tuned
a bit
for
of
an
there.
exclusive first look at combat gameplay later on in the main show. Speaking of combat, I can tell you as a part of the team over at Respawn that Apex will be showing up later today in a
My voice
pretty big
sounds
way.
fine. It's
Of course,
just
Battlefield 2042 has some big news to share as well. But
I know
you
it
would already
does.
know that if you
He
tuned
looks
into the EA Play Spotlight series. Over the last
orange.
few weeks, we've gathered creative leaders from across the EA studios to
why
share
does he
their
look
insights
orange?
and some exciting news.
Yeah, we
Wow.
did. Here are a few of the highlights.
We kept the game a secret and did the Beyonce drop.
Always
But
go with Beyonce.
Flawless.
exactly.
Oh, okay, who
Hypermotion
gives a
is
shit?
a next-gen exclusive
What?
technology powered by real football that
Really?
brings gameplay to the next level of realism.
Really?
Hypermotion integrates advanced 11 versus 11 mod
Really?
math and machine learning.
Is this
for
what
the
we're putting
first
into
time to
FIFA?
create the most authentic, responsive, and fluid experience on the pitch.
FIFA. I mean, the most fluid, responsive on the pitch would just be playing football at this point.
So you start things off.
That's Madden, yeah. Is this what this entire presentation is going to be? Just like variations of different footballs.
Complexity to the feature, but I wanted to remove some of the tediousness of it.
I think we're having a sort of golden age at the moment where this freedom is allowed, and people like myself
Knockout City.
can
I've
start to
heard.
see themselves coming through in these
Does
stories.
it- if it's
and
out, I
hope
think I've
that
heard good
authenticity
things.
isn't lost.
You know, I think that's exactly why we're at indie studios, because that authenticity is worth the struggle. It's worth fighting for.
You need to ask people for a bit of faith to stick with the idea and just stay with it. And okay, we're not sure what it will be. And
They will be like, you know what? Go for it. They give you that space and room to play, which is so beautiful and rare to see.
Now is the time to make something totally great and unique. It's
Is this
hard to
EA?
prove it today
Is this
because
their
it's been
EA
going on for
Studios being held at gunpoint to say nice things about EA? I think it is. Yes, Battlefield 2042.
Battlefield 2042 at EA Play Live.
So I think it's that mode that was on a whiteboard for many decades and many years and never kind of happened, and now Christian and his team and LA have been, orchestrating and building. So Christian,
I will never be able to play this game. By the time I do have like the machine powerful enough to be able to play this game, it'll be like 10 years too late, and Battlefield 2042 will be out. I'll play this game in
If you're a
2031.
fan of first-person shooters, EA Originals, sports, or gaming in general, the Spotlight's had something for everyone. If you haven't yet, go check those out on
In fact, I'll probably end up
channel.
playing it in
There's a ton of great
2047 or something.
content there.
There is. And
Cyberpunk.
speaking of
What's it
EA
called? I
Sports,
can't remember what
it's been a
Cyberpunk
big
was
month
called
for FIFA news. So let's treat ourselves for another look at the FIFA 22 trailer.
Oh yes, yes, FIFA, yes. Real world footage not used in game, really? Yeah, I love FIFA. I love an extended look at the football game. You know I love football. You know I watched that football match and I cared so much. Oh, I get it. Some people care about the FIFA games, but most people I know play them for like 2-3 years and then give up with it because the amount of microtransactions is just bullshit there is in the game. Like, if you just want to play a football game, sure, but like I don't see... Most people who buy FIFA at this point are buying it because of the latest players. They're buying it because of like the Ultimate Team stuff, where it's basically it's microtransactions at that point. Otherwise, I'm sure the game's fine, but it's just... I mean, if you want to play FIFA, just play an older one. Like, they're ridiculously cheap if you just want to play a FIFA game. Like FIFA 17. There's so many of them done. We're going to get to the point where they're going to loop around. Like, we've had FIFA 98. We're going to get to the point where they have to make FIFA 98 too. And it's going to look like FIFA 21. Because what can you do with football? Like, it's just football. You reach a limit at that point of what you can do with football, apart from making it more realistic, quote unquote. Hypermotion technology only
Andy,
on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, and Stadia. It's not even available on like Xbox One and stuff.
FIFA Spotlight, which offered a deep dive into
The
all
biggest
updates
thing
coming
about
to
FIFA 2022 is
Now,
not available to most
FIFA
people.
won't have news to share in the main show because we're going to give it to you right now.
Unbelievable, yes.
Yeah, unbelievable.
Fans of FIFA Ultimate Team already know that
I hate
this
him
year
more
some
than I
fan
hate her.
favorite footballers
That's an
are
amazing
returning in
feat.
the
That's an
form of
amazing
FIFA
feat.
Ultimate Team Heroes. 9 of them have been revealed so far,
Foot.
and right now
Yeah, that's
we're
what
going
I'm
to
foot.
share 2 more.
Ooh, okay.
I remember people
First up,
in school
it's
used to have
heroic
like
Premier
foot
League striker
simulators and
turned
shit.
manager Ole Gunnar Solskjaer.
Who?
And second, a fine man from the Rhineland, it's Lars Ricken.
Who?
Who doesn't like Lars? There's more where that
I
came
don't know
from.
who that
However,
is,
if
and
you
I don't
pre-order the
blame
Ultimate
you.
Edition before August 11th, you will get a bonus Ultimate Team Heroes pack.
Wow, I don't know what that means.
Get their hands on the game
And I don't
early.
think they do either, but to be honest, I think I respect them more for not knowing what that
Benefit of
is.
being a member. An EA Play membership is your ticket to getting more from your favorite EA games, including
EA
fantastic
membership. I
in-game
think I
rewards
have
and
an Origin
exclusive
account.
content in all of
I
these
think I
upcoming
entered my
titles.
Origin account into
Speaking
one of
of
those Need for
awards,
Speed games.
We'll be giving away a whole mess of great prizes during the
A whole
main
mess.
show, including gear from Logitech,
A whole. Can I give up? They're giving away a whole mess. A whole mess. Mess hall. I think that's what I meant to say.
So
A
make sure
whole
to stay
mess hall.
tuned to the main show
Man.
for your chance to win. If you haven't already, make sure to link your
Is it
Twitch
gonna be
EA
old
account.
food?
Yes, that's right, because I personally have hand-coded an Apex Legends Jumpmaster weapon charm.
Thank you for that.
You're very welcome, that you can earn just by watching the show on Twitch. So Apex fans, stick around.
Technically,
You are
I
not going to
downloaded
wanna
this
miss
off
a
Twitch.
closer look at the latest legend coming to the Apex games.
I don't care
If
about
you don't
Apex
know who I'm
Legends,
talking
but
about, we
I
got
think
our
there are
first
people who
look
still
at
play
Seer
it, so
just a few days ago.
fair enough.
Check it out.
If you're interested in that sort of thing, fair enough. I don't.
It has been seen.
Battle Royale games sound
woman
cool.
will rise, bearing the mark of the moth.
Pregnant? Okay. Moon? What is this animation? It's like 1950s, sort of like Incredibles kind of sort of thing, but even more.
Her firstborn will be a cursed child.
Yeah, I think it's pretty cursed.
Drawing us all to the flame. Refuse the child's gaze, or be undone. One glance will reduce a mountain to dust. A king to a beggar. And an
Those are some fucking chins, though. Like, Jesus. Chins. He's got a hat now. What? Who are you? Am I meant to know who you are? Oh, Jesus, okay. He looks like fucking...
Everything he touches will be changed.
I don't know. It's the hat, that's what it is.
Cannot be unseen.
He looks like what his name... I can't remember that 3DS one. Okay.
Wow, the Apex team is getting wilder and wilder with those lore trailers. I can't wait to see more.
Trust me, you're not alone. I love that trailer, but we have a lot more coming up during the main show that you're not going to want to miss.
And that is now mere moments away. But one last recap from us featuring one of the newest members of the EA Sports family, Codemasters.
Yes, you'll know them best from their incredible slate of racing titles like Dirt, Grid, and the F1 series, whose latest installment just dropped a few days ago.
If you follow F1, you know it's been an absolutely crazy year so far with some amazing rivalries. Well,
yes, I do watch F1. You're just like, yes.
Let's drop straight into the action with the F1 2021.
Yeah, I hate this. EA now own Cody's. Great. That's Devon Butler, isn't it?
Give his car the only new power unit last season, and he gets to go out behind me in qualifying. This kid is a new #1 driver.
This is their sort of like story mode, which is quite cool actually. I have seen a bit of it. The F1 21 game looks very cool. And meanwhile, I complain about the football game. Everyone else is now complaining about the fact that there's like an extended thing from the F1 game, which I think is quite funny, but never mind. This game looks very good. I've seen gameplay footage of it. I've seen gameplay of the story mode, which looks very cool. There's still the traditional career mode, which is nice. Yeah, it looks very good, this game. It's got... I assume it's got all the same sort of vintage cars and stuff. I wish it had vintage tracks. I really hope it's got like Imola and stuff like that in it. I've got no idea if it does. I really hope it doesn't just have like the regular old boring tracks like it always has. Oh, you can do F2 as well. Which are hard to drive, the F2 cars. They're harder to drive than the F1 cars because they've got less downforce. So, to an extent, they're hard to drive. Yeah, they've got like a way more realistic crash model now, which is really cool.
We're about to begin, and I personally cannot wait for you to see what Battlefield 2042 has in store. I've been Andy McNamara.
Thank you
sure.
are Andy McNamara, and I'm Alex Ackerman. Thank you so much for tuning in. And
Thank you.
enjoy the
Goodbye.
show.
I will not miss
awesome.
you.
Yeah, it is.
In fact, I'll forget you as soon as I. Yeah, who are they? I can't literally. Okay, whatever. Let's go. EA. Look, they've kind of like brought back the old logo, sort of. Which is a nice prediction from me because I've got the. You see the old logo? See, I've got that kind of going on. Look, it's a dude.
You from Los Angeles, California.
Who are you?
This is EA Play Live
California.
2021. I'm your host, WWE superstar Xavier Woods, aka Austin Creed, and we have an amazing
I don't know who you
show
are.
for you today. We've got world premiere gameplay.
But of course, EA have the WWE stuff.
Brand new multiplayer experience
I know
for
Hulk Hogan.
Battlefield 2042, and a few more surprises they won't even let me tease. Plus, just like last
Yes,
year,
because
we've
you're
got
not
some
part of
amazing
EA.
prizes to give away. So keep an eye out throughout the show for hidden letters. They'll spell out a secret code that you'll need at the end of the show if you want a chance to win Polaris gear, Logitech gadgets, and thousands of codes for great EA games.
Shall we write these down?
Mass Effect Legendary Edition, Dirt 5, and more. So let's get to it.
Stop reminding me that you own Codemasters. There's the eye. So is it time to look at some Cody stuff? That's what they call. That's what we call them over here. Cody's. Yeah.
EA has long played home to fan-favorite racing titles from Need for Speed to Burnout to Real Racing. And now that the experts at Codemasters are joining the EA family,
Codemasters.
that incredible lineup just got supercharged with the addition of franchises like Grid, Dirt, Project Cars, and F1. So if you like racing, if you like being in the driver's
They also
seat,
made other
you're
games,
gonna
you know.
love
We
what
could have a new Dizzy
Codemasters
game,
cooked
EA.
up
Can we have
for
a new
us
Dizzy
today.
game, EA? Please, thank you.
First, let's take a quick look at what they do best.
Do we have to? We just saw a trailer for F1 2021. We have to. What is this music? This is not a... Oh, it's just racing in general. Okay. Look, it's Dirt. The Dirt games are cool. I'm just writing on my desk. the letters. The Grid series is also very cool. I played a few of them. I love like Dirt. I love the old Dirt games. Dirt, Colin McRae Rally 2, and Colin McRae Rally 3. I like especially. The Dirt games are very cool. You can do all sorts of stuff in them. What the hell is this music? EA, what are you doing? It's like neo-punk. But I've played quite a few Code Geass games. Played first Grid, I think. Grid Ultras? Maybe it's Grid Ultras, but I don't remember. Yes, Codemasters.
Joining us now from London is Codemasters senior game designer Becky Crossdale.
Hello.
Becky.
Oh, I've got the classic t-shirt on.
Now, I heard that you might have a little surprise for us today.
Yes, I do, and I don't know if you can tell, Austin, but I am so excited because on behalf of the entire Codemasters team, this is the world premiere trailer for Grid Legends.
Grid Legends? Who are you? I should probably know.
160 take 13,
Seeing he's a legend, I think. If he's an actual person, maybe I recognise him, I don't know. Well, I know it isn't going to be IndyCar, and I know it isn't going to be NASCAR.
Dozens of drivers, only one can become champion.
My name is Yume Tanaka. My goal is to become the first woman ever to win the championship.
The championship.
I'm Nathan McKay, 5-time Grid Series world champion. Soon to be 6 times. That's a new record.
Oh, okay. These cars look amazing.
I can build it to win. Touring cars, muscle cars,
Touring cars,
open
baby.
wheel, drift.
Best team, best car.
Are these real people?
By having the money, by having the guts.
Are they cheating? Is this real people?
These idiots can't keep their cars on a track. It's their problem.
You keep pulling up there.
There's fucking truck racing!
You're gonna get somebody hurt.
I don't know if there's truck racing in earlier games, but there's truck racing! You gotta race some trucks. 5-ton trucks at 100 miles an hour. That's great. Brands actually just go through the wall. It's great. Oh, this game looks right. Coming 2022, yeah. I'll get it eventually when it goes on sale.
This looks incredible. On top of the gameplay and the cars and the environments, now we've got all these characters that seem to have different motivations. I'm already incredibly invested. It looks like you guys are really up in the ante on storytelling.
Well, first and foremost, the Grid series has always been about delivering gameplay excellence. And with Grid Legends, you are still getting that same
Yeah,
immersive
I
racing
played Grid
experience that
and
you know
I
love.
raced a bunch
But
of
this time
minis
we are
around
taking
London.
things up a notch, and we're adding another layer on top of that. We are really proud of this new story mode.
Well, I do love a good story, and I feel like I've seen a lot of those faces somewhere before.
Yeah, we had the absolute pleasure of working with the incredibly talented Ncuti Gatwa, who plays the wonderful Eric in Netflix's Sex Education. We also captured the entire thing using extended reality or XR. If you watch The Mandalorian, you will have seen that tech in action. It's what they used to create those incredible worlds.
Well, it sounds amazing, but this obviously isn't racing in space, right?
No, we are using this tech to draw you
I
further
wish.
into this racing experience.
Pod Racer
We
up,
really want
like,
to bring
come on,
you
episode 1
deeper
Pod
into
Racer
the grid
remake
world
when?
than ever before. It's also been really great for our actors because they're acting against something that's visually there. It's not the same as green screen or motion capture. They are stepping into our grid world and reacting with it.
It sounds great. Can you give us any hints on the story, or would that be spoilers?
Without any spoilers, we are giving you a classic underdog tale. We are putting you straight into the driver's seat, right in the middle of the Grid World Series, where you'll be facing off against the all-dominant Raven.
She sounds really nervous.
It's a team that does not like to share the tarmac. And for the rest of the story, well, you just have to wait and see.
But
A
let's
lot
talk
of those
gameplay.
racing games, actually.
We saw a new big range of vehicles in that trailer. Can you talk about those a little bit?
Yes.
Oh yeah, there are so many vehicles. We are giving you big rigs, stadium trucks, drift cars, open wheelers, muscle cars, electric cars. We are giving you hypercars like the Aston Martin Valkyrie. Have you seen that car? And we are also giving you multi-class mixed racing, which means that you can take any of those cars and put them together.
It's time to
on the
battle
same
a truck.
track.
Mini
I
versus
saw
truck,
Bigger
who will
take out
win?
the open wheeler in the trailer, and I love it. So, is there anything else that you can tell us about Grid Legends?
Without giving too much away, there is a ton of new stuff for the fans to sink their teeth into, including some new modes such as boost mode and elimination mode. We've also got some fancy new locations like the iconic city of Moscow. We've also got the beautiful city of London as well, so you can drive right past Buckingham Palace, or you could travel to the
could do that in
stunning
London
Strada
Racer.
Alpina and take one of our beautiful hypercars to its limit.
All right, well,
Can we go to Le
you
Mans?
heard it here first. Storytelling and extended reality, mixed class racing, new modes, new locations. This is beyond exciting. So, Becky, thank you so much for your time.
No, thank you, Austin.
Of course. All right, folks. So we're just getting started. We've seen
I'm
Grid
really
Legends,
nervous.
and now it's time for a different breed of legend.
Well, is this? Well, look, it's like, is this meant? Do I need to get my 3D glasses out? Like, is that what? Is this one? Oh, okay, it's just that.
2 years ago,
I'll get my
Apex
3D
Legends
glasses.
came
I've got
out
those
of
like
nowhere.
real D ones that
And
you
now
get at cinemas.
100 million
Real
players,
D 3D.
17 legends later, it just
I'll get them.
keeps
Is that what we need?
getting bigger. We've got
do.
more modes, more maps, more platforms for play, and of course, more legends.
Whoa,
So
more
what's next for
legends.
Apex?
I don't really
Well,
give a
today,
damn. Oh,
we
it's an
have
S.
answers. Ladies and gentlemen, I give to you Apex Legends Emergence.
Excuse me. I've probably missed some at this point, but I'll keep a look out the letters.
I see it in everything. I see it in a boy rocked by tragedy, transform his pain and defy reality.
How long is there left on
I
this thing?
see it in the warrior.
There's only
who
about
must choose between
half an
their
hour
new
left.
life and the annihilation of their home. I see it in a girl, tortured by revenge, embrace hope when love awakens her heart. I see it in me, a boy born under a bad omen, turn his tale into a legend. Change is relentless, but that does not mean it cannot be beautiful.
I also want to make a trailer where the main protagonist of the trailer, dies. Just an abrupt end to the trailer, like that's it. Subvert my expectations, people.
Surrender and embrace your true nature.
Just explode the fucking thing. Yeah, there we go. Nuke.
Know that you are not alone.
I thought Epic Legends was like 1v1000 or something. Okay. So a trailer for something we've already seen? Yeah. Look, it's a gun. Look, guns. You actually know what they're fighting for? What are we going for? Jesus. No, like, do we actually know why are they fighting so much? Like, why? What's going on? What is the point of Apex Legends? Why do they keep doing the battle royales? If I want to play a battle royale game, I'll just play Pokemon Rumble. I've got most of the way through Pokemon Rumble U. But no, mostly at the moment I've been playing a lot of Mario Kart Wii. And also a lot of Wally Wii. Well, I think the other versions are better. But, yeah, Wally is it's pretty good, actually. It's not bad. It's a bit frustrating, but in some places, but it's kind of fun.
I'm standing here like slack-jawed watching this because there's so much to unpack from that trailer. So Let's go ahead and meet the man with all the answers, Apex game director Chad Grenier.
I really don't care about Apex. Why am I watching this? I don't care about like any EA games. I just want to see if they like release anything interesting.
All right, well, a subset of them. If you love Apex, it's because of these amazing developers that are working hard.
I'm watching for letters. That's what I'm doing. I'm watching for the letters. I don't even know where to put these letters. I've just got its so far. I think I've missed one probably, but never mind.
But okay, there's a lot for us to talk about, but you know I'm geeked about Sears.
Don't worry, I will get progressively less and less well spoken as we go through the presentation.
Coming out of his chest. Please tell me about his kit.
I'm just going to... I do complain a lot, don't I? I'm British, so that's our job, just to complain about things.
So while you're aiming down
Complain
the
about the most
sights, you'll have a
menial
heartbeat
little
sensor that will give
things.
you hints as to where an
Menial
enemy might
means
be.
like
If you think you've located
boring
them,
or
you can use your
pointless task,
tactical,
but
which sends out some of
means
those
like a
drones out of your
boring or
chest
pointless
and
task,
will
but,
actually reveal and track the
sounds
enemy's
nice
location.
in a situation,
The
even if
ultimate
the word
is really
doesn't really
powerful,
fit.
especially in certain gameplay situations. You can send out hundreds of microdrones
The smallest
and create a
thing we will
sphere
complain about,
around an
though.
area
Even
that
if it
you
doesn't
choose,
matter.
and all
Like, even if it's a
enemies that are
pointless
moving
detail,
quickly
we'll
through that
complain
space
about it
are
because
tracked.
it's not to our
I
liking.
love when there's new abilities that kind of change the
Or it's
game.
not perfect.
This game obviously is always changing, always evolving, and whenever there's a new legend, there's always an interesting shift in the
But that's
meta.
the British
So
way, innit?
with those incredible abilities, how do you think that Sears is going to change the game?
Yeah, again, I mentioned Bloodhound also as a tracker, but unlike
Well, I
Bloodhound,
mean, it
Seer
depends
is
if
about
is he
getting
high in the tier
precise
list. I
and
don't know if they have
lingering
Apex
information.
tier lists.
So he's a bit more of a stealth-oriented legend, and you're going to see, I think, some interactions because of that sphere I mentioned, his ultimate. If you're moving quickly through that space, your footsteps are revealed. But now if you're walking slowly, you can avoid the detection.
Oh,
so
look at that. Fucking the floor lit. She said that. That's very clever, that is. So this was live, was it then? Which makes sense why she was so nervous, because it wasn't pre-recorded.
But this past season, for instance, it felt like Apex really moved beyond Battle Royale with the introduction of arenas. So what's the reaction been like for you guys?
The fan reaction has been really great.
Shit.
A lot of players enjoy
I don't know, Take-Two have been doing some bullshit right now.
We're really excited
They've been
to
taking a
finally
bunch
have
down
way
like
to
a
play
bunch
Apex
of
Legends beyond
GTA
Battle
mods and stuff for some
and,
reason.
Yeah, people are loving it. So we've got new maps in the works.
Apparently.
Some other things coming.
Well, this is not Rockstar doing this. This is Take-Two Interactive. Rockstar really don't give a shit. It's just Take-Two is a fucking bunch of wankers.
Ranked arenas are coming as well. So can you give us some information on that?
Yep, so we've got one season of arenas under our belts now. We wanted to make sure that...
Like Rockstar North are just a chill company, make fucking lemmings, like, you know. They just make fucking lemmings, like, you know. Although to be fair, they are pushing GTA quite a bit.
So it's a bit of a different...
They probably are working on GTA 6. But they're probably just, or just some other GTA game. They've probably just been working on it for the last 10 years.
Leaning into the competitive scene with things like the Apex Legends Global Series. So are we going to see more of
I think there will be a new GTA game next year.
We just ended year 1 of ALGS. Our championships recently concluded, and it was amazing. There's like so many tactics and amazing.
God, I think esports is a thing, like an actual thing people like train to do.
So we're really excited in September.
The thing with esports is that by the time you're like 25, they get rid of you because your reflex, even by that point, are just fucked, basically.
Really see who's best.
Like you can still do competitive stuff, but like for this sort of like the level of competitiveness and the level of reaction times they have. Sometimes they like they play games weirdly, like they hold their keyboards like at a complete 90-degree angle to an extent, which actually feels fairly comfortable.
Of course, please.
Just to hold the control key.
This game demands so much of us. But from you, she demands everything.
Oh, okay.
Yep,
You just.
That's all I need to see. It's
twist.
so awesome. But Chad, thank you so much.
But I use like I just use the keyboard that came from my Raspberry Pi because it's really small, and I like these sorts of keyboards.
Now for the Apex fans watching us on Twitch today, Respawn is
I
hooking
am.
you up with an
Kind
exclusive
of.
Jump Master gun charm. So make sure you
Wow.
have your Twitch and EA account linked and keep watching the
don't.
show to earn that drop. But that's not the only thing
Why they
we're
call it
giving
a
out
drop?
today. Keep an eye out for the hidden letters that spell out a secret phrase, because
I have
at the
been.
end of the show, we'll give you a link where you can enter that code for your chance to win.
I have
some
been watching
great
the
prizes,
letters.
including codes for EA originals like Knockout City and It Takes Two.
Where are the letters?
So speaking of originals, let's head across the ocean for some stop motion and check out a soon-to-be-released EA original, Lost in Rain.
Oh, so is it stop motion? So is that why it looks real?
Young Austin found himself introducing a new segment.
Hello?
He stalled, bewildered by the voice coming from somewhere unknown. Somewhere random.
Okay. All right, anyway, it's coming soon and it looks really cool.
Austin stopped himself. Why, he'd forgotten to mention the Tribeca Film Festival selection.
It was a selection at the Tribeca Film Festival.
He tried the line again, more enthusiastically.
Look, man, I'm trying to run a whole show.
More enthusiastically. Really selling it.
Could you just let me intro the segment? Thank you. It was an official Tribeca Film Festival selection this summer, and it's coming soon. Joining us from Gothenburg, Sweden, to tell us more is creative director Olav
Sweden. Oh god, it's Sweden. Oh man, that is a Sweden.
Olav, thank you so much for joining us.
We call it no, it should be Norway.
It's so cool to see video games right next to movies being regarded as they should be.
Thank you, Austin. I'm so proud of the Zoink team and what we've accomplished. And
Zoink.
I'm so happy about the selection because Lost in Random is really inspired by all these movies that I grew up with and stop motion animation and dark fairy tales. And at Zoink, we're always trying to push narrative.
Yes, it looks rather
I'm so happy.
edgy.
Well,
The stop motion is nice, but it really doesn't appeal to me otherwise.
What do you have for us today?
It just seems a
I'm
bit
super pleased to share a first look at one of our most unique aspects of Lost in Random's gameplay, Dice Battle, which is an exciting, explosive blend of real-time action and time-stop
battles.
where every roll of the dice unleashes incredible powers out of the head.
I'm gonna keep correcting them. Even if it annoys everyone else, I'm going to keep correcting them. I haven't any more letters or its so far.
Once upon a time, there were two devoted sisters named Even and Odd. Cruelly separated by an evil queen and the roll of a dice.
I'm coming!
No, you're not.
Together with this little fella, Even was determined to rescue her beloved sister. In this strange and fascinating world of random, adventure and combat go hand in hand.
Like, it looks okay, but if it's on sale, I'll grab it. But it's like one of those games where it's like, I'm not going to go out of my way to purchase it.
And some won't.
But it looks okay.
Against the rules. Oh, sure. A little girl with a dice. Those coins can be traded
With a die.
for cards.
God, are they going to make that mistake every time?
Ooh, cards contain new
Are they going to have to redo? They're going to have to redo all of their dub and all of their dialogue because I corrected them, and they're going to definitely pay attention to me and not just look at me and go, pedantic motherfucker.
Knock off energy cubes used to feed her strange companion.
Actually, I think it's pedantic. Is it? It's not
And once fully
pedantic.
Even can roll
Pedantic. Pedantic or something. I can't remember how you say pedantic. Whatever. Fuck it. Explosion.
Impressive.
But yeah, Wally's actually pretty good. It's got like 3 different playstarts to it. It's got like just regular kind of moving around and jumping, and sometimes actually there's a 4th.
That was a good one.
It's a fairly short game actually. Like there's quite a few collectibles. Like it's actually a sort of collectathon, sort of. But there's not massive levels or anything. There probably is more in like the PC version and stuff like that. I'm playing the Wii version, which I think has less content. I think it's quite a different version of the game compared to like the PC version, I think, and like the Xbox 360. Can't remember. Some of them was made by Heavy Iron. The other, I think, some of the other ones were made by some other company. But yeah, Wally's actually a pretty good game. I enjoyed it quite a bit.
Just from that alone, I already need to play this game.
I'm still looking for letters.
So cool.
Yeah, I enjoyed it quite a bit. It was. I haven't finished it yet, but I'm getting there. I'm on the second to last area level
I brought a few
bit.
examples to show off.
And
awesome.
it's
What are we looking
yeah,
at
pretty
here?
fun.
So as you saw, cards can be selected during combat that unleash new powers and abilities.
Is it?
This one, for instance.
Haven't we
explosive dice,
seen this
which
before?
turns dice
I remember
into a ticking
something to
time
do with
bomb,
card
but you
game
just gotta be
based
careful so it doesn't
combat.
blow you up.
Is this possibly something
And
like?
where's this hammer?
Actually, now
Lets you
all of a
summon
sudden thinking
giant
about it, it
hammer,
reminds
which
me a
also
lot
gives
of
even
something
super
like
strength to be able to swing
Kingdom
it
Hearts
around.
Chain of Memories that
maneuvers,
used
I like it.
a
But
card
it's not just
system.
about offense.
Very,
We
very
have also, for
effectively
instance,
actually.
Uma's
It was a
blessing,
very
which
good game.
comes
My
from
first
Uma,
Kingdom
this
Hearts game
old
actually. That
hidden
one.
witch, and she
Very
provides
good.
a bubble shield to protect even.
I haven't really played
And
many
that's just a
Kingdom Hearts
taste.
games. I
Like,
do
there's a lot
have
of
a
different
couple
powers
of
at your
that, and I've also
disposal.
got
Some
some.
curse enemies,
I think
some
called
heal
Birthday
even,
Sleep
or create
for the
traps.
PSP.
Some arenas also work as giant board games affected by rolling dice.
But I know you can get all the Kingdom Hearts games basically for PS4. You just basically buy them all. I think you can get them all PC as well.
Obviously, my next question, you know it's
But they're
coming.
quite expensive.
When can we play this game?
And it's like EA Epic Games
My
only, I
favorite
think.
question? Lost in Random releases on September 10th on PC, console, and Nintendo Switch. And you can pre-order starting right after the show. And if you want a dicey companion of your own, he'll be available to EA Play members as a gun charm in one of my current favorites, Apex. So keep an eye out for that.
Well, you all heard it here
Okay.
first. And Olav,
I'd
thank you
rather have
so
like
much for
one
joining
of
us
those.
It has been
Why
my
don't they have like a
absolute pleasure,
plushie of them?
Austin, and welcome to Random.
The sort of thing you'd have a plushie of.
today. Well, there you have it. Lost in Random is coming soon, but there's another EA original that's already here. And it's bringing that throwback playground heat to the masses. That's right. I'm talking about Knockout City.
There's no letters.
Oh, okay. Woo! Dropped earlier this year, Knockout City has had one hell of a summer.
Why do they call it
and
a
they're just
drop?
getting warmed up.
It's just like
Here
you
with
just
more, it's
throw it and just like drop it
Bella
like,
Studios
there you go.
in New York.
Fuck off.
Thanks, Austin. We're so grateful to our community for the massive response to Knockout City. With millions of new brawlers, hundreds of thousands of
Dropped
and
it.
nearly a billion
Like, I don't get it.
KOs landed,
Just say
your
released.
response has really been
Or
a knockout. As an indie
Put
team
out.
dedicated to taking creative risks, having
Or
all of
made
you
available
embrace
for
this
download.
unique thing we've made is an amazing feeling. And I just want to say
I
thank you.
don't remember it
At launch, we promised you new features
coming
and
out ever.
updates
Was it that
keep the
one that
game
had a really
fresh and
weird trailer
exciting.
to it?
Today, I'm here to deliver on that promise.
I don't remember
On
this game
behalf of
coming
the
out.
whole Valent Studios team, it's my absolute thrill
think-
to present Knockout City Season 2, Fight at the Movies.
Season 2. Oh, is this one of those games
Where mayhem rules the streets.
where they just kind of continuously update it over
Anyone
time?
strong enough to stop the unstoppable.
I hate it because, like, Season 2? Okay, what about Season 1? You know? Whatever.
A world where one hero rises to meet instant regret. A world where lovers chase their passions and feel the burn. A world where terror lurks high above. Where warriors fight for dodge brawl supremacy.
Dodge Brawl. That's as bad as Bomb Harla.
Tiny brawlers battle it out.
Is this what basically it is? It's just Bomb Harla, but in 3D.
This season,
It's just like the bomb
bring
mode
your moves to
for
the
Harla. We just throw bombs at each other. You can just catch the bombs and stuff. That's what this is, isn't it?
July
Bomb Harla.
20 Oh man, that voice is murder on the pipes. The Hollywood Drive-In opens July 27th. We'll see you at the movies. It's showtime.
You saw it. We got new skins. We got a new ball. Knockout City, baby. Season 2 arrives July 27th. And remember, you can play for free up
That was
to
a bee.
Street Rank 25. So get in. You might come across me and my crew. We're called That Baseline. You won't beat us because we're really good, but you'll have fun. And right now, it's available on all platforms with crossplay. So if you haven't yet, go ahead, get in there and give it a whirl. All right, everyone. The moment that you have been waiting for is here.
What's that? Oh, 2048. 2042. 2042.
You've seen the trailers. You've read the hot takes, and you already
I
know
haven't.
that Battlefield is back, baby.
No, I don't.
You hear me? It's back. Battlefield is back, baby. It's back.
You never left.
I can't wait to wingsuit surf a tornado.
Has
This
been
game is
like
gonna be
new
so
bat.
good.
Oh, there's an A.
And in just a moment, we're revealing a brand new Battlefield 2042 experience. But first, for those who
There's an
haven't
A.
been paying attention, here's what you've been missing out on.
Not a lot. I think I watched the trailer, and it looked fine.
God, look at these maps.
That's so cool.
That's the coolest thing I've ever seen.
I haven't played any Battlefield games. They sound fun. Sort of. They sound kind of like the Star Wars Battlefront games. When I have played Star Wars Battlefront 2, the 2005 one. And it seems something like that. Is the term "it's back"? Is that what it's going to be? Because he's saying Battlefield is back. I think the term is going to be "it's back." I'm going to presume there's 2 more letters.
Our entire team, we hope you're thrilled with what you
There's not a lot left. I see there's tons of time left. Never mind, there's like 10 minutes.
It's just the beginning.
Is this going to be the rest of the presentation?
So
I'm just talking about Battlefield. I really hope it is.
Battlefield 2042 is built up by 3 epic experiences. Firstly, of course, all-out warfare that we showed you earlier. Secondly, Hazard Zone that we'll show off later this year. And now
Like, it looks okay.
a new
I
community-driven
don't really know.
experience
Like,
that
I think
we're
the trailer
happy
looked
to
pretty
share
cool,
with you
but
today. Built by our old friends over at Triple Effect, formerly Dice LA, it's an experience designed from community feedback. It's an experience we've dreamt about building for over a decade. So, let's have a look.
Okay. A ripple effect on this. Look, it's a gun. It's a longer gun. It's a bigger gun. It's a different guns. Look, it's a big gun. Look, there are just things falling from the sky. Like, the maps look decent. The ball. All in waiting for. Royale! That's what you can do. Royale! A lot of you have been asking for. Oh, it's time to rave. It's time to Sure. You can do like CPR and shit. Well, that didn't work, did it? Look, you can fly a Spitfire in 2042. I'll just do that. Just fly the Spitfire. Can you just play as like a bunch of World War II soldiers? Well, don't you need like a lot of voltage for their things? Wouldn't it, like run out of battery? Sorry, I'm trying to consider the realism of Battlefield here. The game looks right. I will play it when I can afford to buy it and or when I can afford to play it and or have the hardware for it. Please, okay, stop flashing graphics. Battlefield Portal. Okay, so there's portals, right? Battlefield Just Cause Edition. Blow everything up.
This looks incredible. There's
That's
so
right.
many crazy things happening in this trailer.
I'm
We
looking
got
out for
knives
letters.
versus defibrillators. We got soldiers from every era. I have so many questions.
Every
So
era.
let's bring on an expert. Here to
I
help
want
us out is
Romans.
the general manager
I
of
want
Ripple
Romans
Effect,
against
we've got
chickens against a
Christian
Chuck Norris
Grass.
against
Welcome,
1,000
Christian.
turtles.
Thanks for having me. Super excited to be here.
Of course, thank you for being here. Now, that trailer, absolutely ridiculous. Like, what the hell did we just see?
So what you just saw was the Battlefield Portal. It's a new community-driven experience that gives players the freedom to write their own rules and shape their own battlefield. You can mix and match content from Battlefield 1942, Bad Company 2, BF3, and Battlefield 2042 to create
So what you're
brand new
saying
games.
is
Then you can share and
Ultimate
discover
Battle
those on the
Simulator.
Portal platform. And that's just what's coming at launch.
As
This
long
is
as
a
I
real
can
love letter to the
hit
fans
like
from our
penguins
incredible
against
team.
World War II soldiers, then we're good.
And this is your squad.
Yes, this is the fantastic Ripple Effect team, and they deserve all the credit in the world for creating this great experience. We've had so much fun bringing back some of the most beloved vehicles, gadgets, weapons, and maps from past titles.
Well, thank you all.
Huge, huge credit to this amazing team and everyone who's made Battlefield 2042 possible.
All right, so to bring it back, when you say beloved maps, we're talking Caspian Border?
Yes.
Arica Harbor?
Yes.
El Alamein?
Yes, El Alamein is also included. It's actually my all-time favorite
I
map.
don't know any of these
We
maps.
have
I've never
Shark
played a
Canal,
Battlefield game.
Battle of the Bulge, and Valparaiso. And of course, all 7 of the new epic scale maps already announced for 2042, they're also playable in Portal.
Epic scale, is that the official technical term for them?
Portal is a chance for the
Quote unquote
community to drive the
epic
platform.
scale
There's a whole
maps.
slate of
Why do you call them
customization options
big
and
boy
even an
maps?
advanced
You know, just
logic editor for you to play around with.
logic
Tools that were
editor.
previously only
It's
available
fucking
to us
Battlefield
as a
2042 Scratch Edition.
Just packed with a ton of crazy
It's
moments.
literally just
So I'm curious,
Scratch
how
for
wild can we
Battlefield.
actually
Okay.
get with Portal?
You can get pretty wild.
Yeah? Okay, so can I pit World War II against 2042?
Yes, you can.
Okay, what about game modes? Can I make an infection mode where it's me against a ton of super fast soldiers with knives?
Absolutely.
Yes!
What about shoddy snipes? But not just regular shoddy snipes, like a gun game with a whole bunch of shoddy snipes from all throughout history.
That is a very specific idea there, Austin. But yes, actually you can.
Batting 3 for 3, bring it home. Can I play as a penguin with a flamethrower?
A penguin with a flamethrower?
Yeah.
No, I mean, look, there are some limits. It's not a level editor. You can't edit the maps themselves. And no, you can't play as a penguin with a flamethrower.
All right, that's fine. Fine, I had to
Game
ask.
fucking
But it
ruined.
does sound like there's a ton to play around with.
Oh yes, the options
Fucking
are pretty
ruined.
deep.
So
and we're
basically what you're
committed
saying
to
is this
working
is
with the
not
community to
mods.
build
You
out
can't
this
just
suite
load
of tools
mods.
and content
This is
as the game evolves. We want this experience
this is
to go where
Gmod for
you want to take
Battlefield
it.
2042
We see the sandbox as a big part of the
without
future of
like the
Battlefield
fun of
2042.
importing
I
stuff.
assume that the community is going to have a field day with this.
I really
Yes,
hope
they can
players
have a
will
field
embrace
day with
Portal.
Scratch for
That's who we
Battlefield
built it
42,
for.
2042.
In fact, we gave a sneak peek to a few members of the community to see
Alright.
what they could come up with.
Oh,
So this is gonna be a
I assume my
10-minute
invitation got lost
Battlefield
in the mail,
trailer.
But that's
Okay,
fine, that's
sure.
fine. Let's check it out.
At least they didn't spend too much time to
Two
talk about
teams and 2
sports
VIPs,
games.
But only one way to score. This is VIP Fiesta by Courage. It's the US factions of Battlefield 3 and Bad Company 2 facing off on Arica Harbor with 24 players and random loadouts. Die and you'll redeploy with an all-new loadout. Track down that enemy VIP and make it
So you can
count.
do some cool stuff with this. You create like custom battles effectively.
All bring the power of 2042 to Caspian Border and take on the forces of 1942. This is Quality versus Quantity by Gabitron.
So basically, a small squad versus
2042 are taking on 32 players from 1942. The future's got the hardware, but the past's got the numbers. Destroy those MCOMs. But do it before your tickets are up. You're not getting them back unless you clear the sector.
yeah, it looks pretty good. You gotta kind of know how to, in terms of the just. I mean, I've
Set
never
up on
played.
Orbital for the fight of your lives with
Like-
Robot Man by Redacted.
I've never played a.
20 duck-sized EOD bots, 1 horse-sized T-91. Settle your battlefield debates on who
Yes,
wins what.
this is the sort of bullshit I love. Like 20 like Roman soldiers against a tank.
Come on, dude. Robot
Something like
Man,
that.
What? This looks so much fun, but I need to
Yeah,
know.
no,
Just pretend
Battlefield
like
looks pretty
camera
fun.
tracking, just me.
In terms
Who's
of just
Redacted?
fulfilling your role, making sure that you're doing
But
stuff.
what I can tell you is that we're so excited for the players
Where's these
to
other
create
letters?
or simply discover their favorite new way to play Battlefield. And we can't wait to
Where do I
explore
enter
and
these
try out
letters?
the thousands
Because I'm
of
writing these letters down on my
experiences
desk. I
our
hope this is not for
community will
nothing.
build once they have the tools in their hands.
It's alright, it's pen, I can just rub it off.
Portal at launch, right?
Probably should have done it in pencil, but
Portal
yeah,
will
it'll
be
just come off.
available at launch, day one, along with a bunch of pre-made modes for you to try right away.
Okay. I hope the stream's going okay. I can't, I'm not looking at it, so.
Let me make
There's
sure
a
that I have
C.
all of this straight. So on top of all the content and maps that have already been announced,
C.
we also get content from Battlefield 1942.
People are probably spamming it in
and
Twitch chat.
Battlefield 3, including 6 of the best maps of all time, and all that can be sliced, diced, and mixed together in Portal. And then we still have Hazard Zone coming later this year?
Yes, that's exactly what I'm telling you, Austin. If you've always been a fan, or if you've never played Battlefield before, we want Battlefield 2042 to be the ultimate Battlefield experience.
Okay.
Christian, just thank you. Thank you.
My pleasure, Austin. I'll see you on the battlefield.
No, you won't.
All right, so Portal looks incredible.
Not in 2042.
And we could end things there, but I don't think we're done just yet. We're going to leave you with one more surprise.
All right.
First, though, you remember that secret code?
Yeah.
I hope you were paying attention because all of the letters have been revealed. So,
Yep.
if you want to win some awesome games and gear, stick around because we're going to give you the link to enter in just a second.
Alright.
But for now,
I'll write that down as well. Using them like, I don't know, it's not even a pen, it's just a bunch of like
I hope you
pen
enjoyed the show as much as I've
infills
enjoyed being your host.
in a
Now,
thing.
my name is Austin Creed, and our last reveal is somewhere in there.
Ooh.
But you know what? Why don't you go first?
Yeah, okay. Let's have a look, shall we? Spooky Hall of Doom. Dun dun dun. Dun dun dun. It's Doom. I don't know. I don't think EA own Doom, do they? It's Epic Games, I'm pretty sure. It's... It's a... Why is it so loud? It's a fucking meat. Why is it so loud compared to everything else? What the hell is this? Out of the... What? Frost. Dead Space. Dead Space? Dead Space. Oh, it's a next-gen title, so it's only available on PS5 and all that. Enter a win at... Oh god, here we go. I'll just pause this live stream. Look, it's the old logo. Look, whoa. Okay, I don't know what that was. Isn't Dead Space like an old franchise they used to have? Okay, no purchase necessary. Good. So, player.gg, EA Play Live. Alright, shall we enter these words then? It's back, by the way, if you want to enter. Right, what is it? What we got? We got a bunch of shit here. Let's see what we can get here. Let's go for this one. Okay, I think I'll have to go for it later. I'll do it later. I've got the letters though, so... Anyway, sure, I guess I'll enter, but that was EA's press conference for not E3 2021. It was okay. It was very okay. Like, I wouldn't say it was amazing. I would say it was very, very, very much okay. Nothing really spectacular. Some more, if you are into the games that they showed, Sure, but overall, I think it was fine. They really didn't show much, though. To be honest, it was very drawn out, in my opinion. There was a lot of repeats, they only really focused on like 3 games, like Battlefield 2042, that stop motion one. I already can't remember the name of. What else? The others, and Grid Legends, and like a bit on F1 2021 and some other stuff on F1 and FIFA 2020 and FIFA 22. That's it. That's all they focused on, and they really drew it out. It was okay. It was fine. I think there was I think there was at least one thing in there that I'd say most people would be interested in, at least. So, hey. I'm just going to leave it on this. This will be my title card. So, thank you for watching. This was the final press conference I'm going to be covering. I don't think there are any press conferences happening that are kind of part of this sort of summer E3 kind of thing anyway. So the next one I cover will probably be the next Nintendo Direct when that happens. Or anything else that happens. I don't cover like any of the PlayStation stuff because PlayStation do their own thing, and I think Ubisoft do and I think Square Enix do their own thing quite often, and I don't cover that sort of thing. But I'll cover Nintendo Directs quite often. That's fine. I don't mind doing that. But yeah, thank you for watching. That was EA's press conference. Finally, we're done with E3. Finally, we are done with E3 shit. And like the summer games press conference things. There might still be some stuff going on. I think a few weeks ago, Summer Games Done Quick happened, so I think the Summer European Speedrunning Assembly, which is the kind of European equivalent to Speedrun Games Done Quick, that might be happening soon. I don't think I've ever watched an ESA event, but as far as I can tell, they're better than Summer Games Done Quick. First of all, they have a secondary stream with like a second list of games, more obscure stuff that you might want to watch. They often have a Lego game as well, which is always a plus from me, but yeah. Lots of other things happening. In terms of regular live streams, I will get back on it at some point. I need to get back on the Pokemon. But I kind of want to start a new thing at some point. I just have a feeling Pokemon, I don't know if I'll ever finish Pokemon. I want to finish it, but it's just one of those things which is just going to take a long time. I really don't have the time to be... I don't really have a motivation just to stream every night. I haven't got the time, I've got other things I want to do rather than just stream every night. I don't want to be up till 1 AM every night streaming, so, hey. Either way, thank you for watching. Goodbye. Hopefully it went okay.